There's this quote that I really like, and it goes like this. Creative freedom feels like flying with no map. At first you're terrified, but eventually you realize that the entire sky was all yours. And I love it so much, because the truth about creating with freedom is really going against the rules and not being afraid of where to step or to watch yourself if you're not going to step on all these eggshells. And I think that's how I really feel like whenever I'm creating with a Sony FX3. It's super brilliant. Let me tell you why. Before I got the FX3, this is what I used to shoot with. This heavy little guy. I still love you, but it was very limited. There's so many angles that I wanted to do that I'll see on Instagram that was so fly, but there's no way I'm getting this guy up there for no good reason. Sometimes you have to be creative, and sometimes the most creative tool is not the most creative tool. Let me give you another reason.
I can actually put this guy anywhere, even inside the drawer like this.
And you notice how sometimes when you're on a project and you seem to have very limited resources, somehow that project always ends up being the best that you've ever worked on. And the opposite is true. When you have all the resources, you feel like you don't have anything to work with. Creative freedom sometimes can start when you feel like you have nothing. So keep exploring. And sometimes creating could feel like you're in a box, because I remember back in design school, our lecturers will always give us assignments to do, and they will give us really strict instructions. And I remember always feeling very free to play within that limitation. And whenever our other art lecturer was just go off the top, no rules, I would always find myself thinking deeply and so confused. So sometimes, even if you're in a really tight corner, creative freedom could still exist.
I'm really enjoying all the interesting places I can actually put this camera. But I don't think I like this shot. In other forms, creative freedom could feel like taking a really deep breath after a really long run. It's effortless and you feel no anxiety. In fact, for this shot, I wanted to feel the exact same way, so I put the camera to the ceiling. It's so high up. And the best part is, because it has so many mounting points, I don't have to worry about where to place it or the rake to put it on. In fact, it's also so lightweight, I don't have to worry about it hitting my face. Well, I hope it doesn't. And if you truly want creative freedom, maybe you should try feeding your brain, because a hungry mind can never be creative.
So next time you're going to create anything with your phone, a camera, or even an iPad, ask yourself, what does creative freedom truly look like? And make sure that your camera angles tell the same story.